It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's tackled.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll try and run it. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense. And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 20.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down at 7. From the gun, it's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Block working out of the gun. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Block now on first down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
He's brought down at the
good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
At the 26-yard line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Taken down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, Lock, rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's good.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss.
This is caught, and all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 33 yards, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Dolphins nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him. Yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 8. First down, Miami. A good run by Jordan Howard. And now another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They run with Howard, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete to Grant. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
52's the mic. Wild Bill. Mike 52. Let's go.
Locke taking the snap at 1. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
That's the reason we bad for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, That threw a wrench into what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Under 10, 10. Go!
From the gun, it's Lock. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Lock will try again on 2nd down. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lock. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
On the carry.
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That drive didn't really increase their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise, Methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Returns. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Tua. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard.
Tunga Vailoa's pass.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Tua. And he finds Howard complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
To Jordan Howard.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
First down, Miami.
On first down, they run with Howard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Forced out to his left. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, here's Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
20, Matt Breida, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Alexander Johnson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Broncos' 23.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They fake the handoff. Now Tua looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Intercepted.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Yard line.
A pass incomplete to Sutton, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do you have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Lock. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On the delay, here's Breida. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Breida, the ball carrier.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
looking to pass. Tua. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coach, I'd always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
a gain of 2 yards.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to Devontae.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Broncos 24. Dolphins 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a dump off here complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
80 weapon. Smoke. 155. Yep. Ready to go.
Clock now on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A lot going to throw it here. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Reed. Watch the boot. Watch the ship. Race don't travel. Shoot. Hey, check mine. 19, Tiger. Come get some. Yes. Come get some. Buzz. He don't want it. General. West. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here you go.
Lock to throw. No escape for Lock, and he'll go down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
Mike 5-5. Delta. Mike 5-5. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, doing nothing today. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Back to throw. Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. To throw is Locke. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Clyde.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Tua Tagovailoa sack. A loss of 8 yards.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season,